Marcus Aurelius, the revered emperor of Rome, was a man of profound wisdom and insight who at his core was a scholar. He had a deep-rooted fascination with philosophy, particularly Stoicism. The vast expanse of his imperial study reflected his ceaseless quest for knowledge, filled with papyrus scrolls, maps of far-off lands, and artifacts from different corners of his empire. His reign was marked by peace, prosperity, and wisdom, and his subjects regarded him with a sense of admiration that went beyond the mere reverence commanded by his royal station. However, this tranquility was disrupted when a messenger, panting and visibly shaken, brought news of a rebellion breaking out in the eastern provinces. The unity that Marcus had worked tirelessly to cultivate was threatened, and the empire stood on the precipice of division and strife. The once unshakable emperor found himself questioning his efforts. "Have all my endeavors been in vain?" he wondered, his tranquility replaced with disquiet. In this time of turmoil, Marcus found solace in his cherished philosophical scrolls. He was particularly drawn to the works of Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher whose teachings he held in high esteem. Epictetus had once proclaimed, "We cannot control the external events that happen to us, only our response to them." Confronted with this message, Marcus found himself wrestling with the paradox of control. As emperor, Marcus held the reins of power for an entire empire, yet he was unable to control the individual thoughts and actions of his subjects. It was a bitter pill to swallow, and the realization felt like a blow. How could he, the ruler of such a vast expanse, not wield complete control? Marcus embarked on a philosophical journey, revisiting the teachings of Epictetus and other Stoic thinkers like Seneca and Zeno. Slowly, he began to grasp the truth at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The only things truly under his control were his thoughts, perceptions, and reactions. He realized that while the rebellion was undeniably a crisis, he could choose how he perceived and responded to it. Drawing on Seneca's wisdom, who famously said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials," Marcus started seeing the rebellion not as an insurmountable problem, but as a test of his resolve and commitment to Stoic principles. He envisioned himself as a blacksmith, tempering iron into a strong sword through the relentless heat of the forge. His trials were the fire, his wisdom the hammer, shaping him into a stronger, more resilient leader. Over the months, as the rebellion endured, Marcus remained unwavering. He spent his days strategizing, negotiating, and making tough decisions, ever mindful of the Stoic teachings that guided his actions. His nights were filled with philosophical contemplation and personal reflection, giving rise to a collection of thoughts that would later become his magnum opus, the Meditations. His personal musings were rich with Stoic wisdom, such as this passage: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words encapsulated his transformation from an emperor questioning his efficacy to a philosopher emperor who understood the true nature of power and control. Marcus began applying his philosophical insights to quell the rebellion. He knew he could not control the rebels' actions, but he could control his response. So instead of meeting force with force, he decided on a different approach. He started sending emissaries to the rebel leaders, initiating dialogues of peace and negotiation. He chose to listen rather than dictate, to understand rather than suppress. In time, the rebels started to see the sincere desire for peace in Marcus's actions. The once fierce rebellion began to lose momentum as more and more rebel leaders came to the negotiation table. The realization that the emperor himself, the supposed antagonist in their narrative, was willing to listen and understand their concerns significantly altered their perception. Marcus's Stoic wisdom had turned the tide, shifting the focus from conflict to resolution. Ultimately, the rebellion was quelled not by force, but through understanding, patience, and Stoic resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, had not only managed to overcome a massive rebellion, but had also etched an indelible mark in the annals of philosophy with his Stoic wisdom. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and philosophy. If you found value in this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful narratives. Until next time, stay wise, stay resilient, and remember, the power is always within you.